We're now only 6 days away from Apple's huge Wonderlust iPhone 15 event, and while everybody basically already knows what to expect due to all the recent leaks, Apple's been working on a huge secret accessory that essentially no one has been expecting, and I guarantee there will be a lot of upset people due to this change. But don't worry, there's also some good news because for once, Apple's gonna be mixing it up and pushing something even harder than they ever have before with the new product, and that's being environmentally friendly, which is cool and all, but it usually means something nice has to go away. And yes, I'm sorry to say that Apple's beloved super high quality leather iPhone cases are going away for good. And not only that, but there's a good chance that their genuine leather Apple Watch bands are gonna disappear as well in the name of the environment. And to take it a step further, Apple's busting out 3D printers for the first time. But before I explain that, let me get into the innovative, brand new secret accessory that's been in the works at Apple. Welcome the new fine woven case by Apple for the iPhone 15 lineup. Yes, this is Apple's apparent replacement for their genuine leather cases, which is supposed to be super premium. Now, I don't know if Apple is gonna be introducing synthetic leather cases that actually look and feel like leather, but these ones right here are gonna be super unique. These leaks come from Majin Buu and other sources on Twitter, and they've been confirmed by reliable sources like Mark Gurman, who shared a video from Sonny Dixon showing off this cool new material, which actually looks quite nice. It's apparently going to be made from a fabric material and technology named fine woven twill, which is what the official leaked name fine woven will come from, and it's a type of textile weaving characterized by a diagonal stripe, so it'll basically feel like fabric but also really premium. As you can see, the back portion is raised and it almost looks like a slab of material sewed onto the sides, which are also fine woven and look quite nice with plastic buttons for that clicky feel. I also think this is the perfect time and opportunity to release this case because Apple is also going to start giving us braided USB-C cables, so what if the material used in both the cable and the case is the same? And come to think of it, these new cases really remind me of Samsung's and Google's fabric cases that were also quite nice, and of course, the main reason for all of this is that Apple can say that they used recycled materials and completely gotten rid of real leather, so they can boast about their environmentally friendly accomplishments. But getting back to the fine woven case, there are going to be a ton of different colors, and the fabric might be woven so tightly that it could even feel like Apple's polishing cloth, which is super soft. Looking at this photo shared by Hartley Charlton, it looks so fine and smooth that it also looks like suede that's sometimes used in car interiors, which is a very nice and high quality material. However, you do want to take caution that this material isn't that water resistant according to Majin Buu's sources, and it could potentially be ruined by water. So if that's an issue or concern for you, you should probably skip this and go with something else. Now, the only problem is that according to Majin Buu, these cases will apparently cost around $100, which is insane for a case in my opinion, and I would rather have genuine leather, but that's just me. So it looks like many people will be looking for real leather alternatives, and if that's you, Nomad makes a really good genuine leather case. Now, because of those options, I don't think this will be a very big deal. However, what I think is a big deal is that according to Mark Gurman, Apple's gonna start moving away from genuine leather on their Apple Watch bands as well. So I wonder if they'll come out with a new fine woven watch band made out of fabric, but being so fine that it feels soft like leather. Kazutami-san on Twitter actually leaked something like this last month, saying that Apple is going to be coming out with a new magnetic band option, which would be made out of woven fabric material, which sounds like it would match the fine woven cases perfectly. So it's awesome that all of these leaks are coming together and matching up. But getting even more interesting, Mark Gurman said that last month, Apple started offering employees its Hermes leather accessories and leather link bands at up to 90% off, which is insane, with Apple basically trying to clear their inventory. He gave some extra context by mentioning that an Apple Hermes band, normally $850, is on sale for only $85 for Apple employees. So this hints at a chance that Apple might completely ditch all genuine leather materials for good at this event in the name of the environment. Mark basically believes that between the move away from leather on the Apple Watch bands and cases, Apple's gonna really focus on environment and sustainability at this September 12th event, including the new use of 3D printers for the first time ever to actually 3D print different parts of the Apple Watch Series 9 itself. So basically, with all that said, Apple's gonna do what they're gonna do, and I think that the new fine woven case will be great, but it's sad to see them start to ditch their leather cases and especially watch bands. The good news is that you'll always be able to find third-party genuine leather options if you really care about that. Now moving on to some other Wonderlust event-related leaks and rumors, we've been seeing more and more discussion about Apple's iPhone 15 Pro Max model actually being renamed the Ultra this year instead of waiting until next year. The crazy thing is that we're not expecting very many changes on this model other than the periscope camera being exclusive, but we might actually get some other features like 8 gigs of RAM instead of 6 on the regular Pro model, and a Thunderbolt port instead of USB-C, and maybe even some other exclusive features. But I believe that the main reason Apple would do this year is because they really want to boost their sales. And the best way to do that is to change the name or the branding, which worked wonders with the very first Pro model in the iPhone 11 lineup. Everyone just wanted the Pro name associated with their phone. And maybe Apple has realized that Samsung already has an Ultra branded phone, so they need to match it to make it seem on the same level, especially since Apple already has an M2 Pro chip for their Macs and an M2 Ultra chip, which is the best. Now going further with the Ultra name, a Weibo account started a new leak that claimed that a future iPhone Ultra model will be able to capture spatial photos and videos for the Vision Pro headset that can actually view them in real time, making them look realistic. This would basically require a 3D supporting camera, which means another main camera or an upgraded LiDAR sensor and camera that's super good to make it work. And we do actually have a leak about a new LiDAR sensor coming this year to the 15 Pros, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to allow 3D video recording. I do, however, hope that Apple enables 8K video recording this year to compete with Samsung's 8K video, which has gotten really good in past years. But out of all the new leaks and rumors for the iPhone 15 Pro models, I'm the most excited about the switch to the USB-C port and the much thinner bezels on the front of the iPhone that's gonna make it feel more immersive. I'm also really excited for the lighter weight titanium frame, which will be much more fingerprint resistant. So you let me know the feature that you are most excited about down in the comment section below, and click the circle above to subscribe so you don't miss out on our launch day videos, and check out one of those 2 videos right over there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.